Ja, klopt. Ja.
En in het zit je, dat dan...
Ik zou je.
Maastricht.
I don't know.
Oh. Wake up, Paul. No, I was doing exercises. Yeah.
There's a lot of space up there. You say.
Here is enough space, yeah. On this side.
Yeah, thanks.
Welcome to the dark side.
De zon komt eraan, die Engels.
Langer staan.
Did someone get really wet this morning, waiting outside? Okay, sorry. Hopefully it was not too long.
Only about a minute, but we're still wet.
Yeah, it's pouring. Oh well, they're here now. Everybody look at Victor, mate. That he's the last one. So yeah. Did you all enjoy the dinner last night?
There's somebody trying to get in.
Ah, the link in the deur then.
Yes, very nice.
Yeah, waiting already.
Some good restaurant.
Ja.
Just to test for the steak and first time we picked a restaurant, so it was good. So we have one more day to do Aikido, so I'm looking forward to that. But first let's sit with our eyes closed for a moment. Okay.
Each, meet, son, shit, mo, rock, sits, hatch, meet, son, shit, mo, rock, sits, hatch, each, meet, son, shit, go, rock, sits, hatch, meet, son, shit, go, rock, sits, hatch, each, meet, son, shit, go, rock, sits, hatch, meet, some, shit, go, rock, sits, hatch, each, meet, some, shit, go, rock, sits, hatch, meet, some, shit, go, rock, sits, hatch, each, meet, some, shit, go, rock, sits, hatch, 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 each, meet, some, shit, go, rock, sits, hatch, meet, some, shit, go, rock, sits, hatch, each, meet, sam, shi, go, rok, sit, hach, ni, sam, shi, go, rok, sit, hach, ich, ni, sam, shi, go, rok, sit, hach, ni, sam, shi, lok, sit, hach, ich, ni, sam, shi, go, rok, sit, hach, ni, sam, shi, go, rok, sit, hach, ich, ni, sam, shi, go, rok, sit, hach, ni, sam, shi, go, rok, sit, hach, ich, ni, sam, shi, go, rok, sit, hach, ni, sam, shi, go, rok, sit, hach. Ich, ni, sam, shi, go, 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 ich, ni, sam, shi, go.
Mooi van Hemmen te doen.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each, eight, each, eight, each, eight, some, shape, each, eight, each, eight, each, eight, some, shape.
Zie me wel eens komen. Kom maar. Zie. Je mag gewoon even aansluiten, dan doe je gewoon lekker mij. Veel mensen helemaal. Dus doe maar rustig aan en kies gewoon je plekje en dan kan je gewoon meedoen. Oké, wie komt de standing af?
Each, eight, each, eight, each, eight, some, shape, each, eight, each, eight, each, eight, some, shape, each, eight, some, shape, each, eight, some, shape, each, eight, some, shape, go, rock, sit, touch, each, eight, some, shape, each, eight, some, shape, each, eight, some, shape, go, rock, sit, touch, each, eight, some, shape, each, eight, some, shape, each, eight, some, shape, go, rock, sit, touch, each, eight, some, shape, each, eight, some, shape, each, eight, some, shape, go, rock, sit, touch. Each, eight, each, eight, each, eight, some, shape, 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 each, eight, some, shape, each, eight, some, shape, each, eight, some, shape, go, rock, sit, touch, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. I'll first show it and then we first do something together to make sure that we activate everything correctly. But I just want to show it, so you're on the line. The front foot is on the line, the back foot, the heel is on the line. And when I step, it's like this. The heel is on the line, foot is on the line. Heel, yeah? And when you put your foot down, always use this line first. So when I put it down, it's not like this. But you put this line first. That's what you put on the ground. So you activate this whole line on the inside of your leg. And this arch. So that's for the foot, for the feet. Hands on the side, and this is in the middle, center line to the center line of the other one. And you just relax your knees. So you hang a little bit, don't go too low, just relaxed. And this is also this connection we were talking about yesterday in yours together. So when I move, shift weight, he's also shifting weight. When I shift back, it's always connection. Yeah. So shift forward, so my back foot is empty, put down the line and go forward. And this is empty here. So we go back, now he's leading, following. Other side. The other one, so you get this feeling. So if you stand up please, for a moment we do it by ourselves. So we stand like this. You can fuse a line, or otherwise you imagine you're on the line. The front foot on the line, the heel on the line. Relax your legs, your knees. Stand like this. Shift your weight forward. Make sure you're on the inside line of your foot. You felt maybe it wasn't there, so it's a different feeling when you stand on the inside line of your foot. Empty your back foot and then put it forward. Heel is on the line. Now you feel the front foot on the line. Always use the inside line of your foot. Yes. And you shift your weight back.
Nee.
what's the effect of yourself doing this?
It's difficult to do so many things at one time. Keep your center, think the inside of the foot, third line.
Yeah, and after doing it for some time, does that change?
Don't know.
And
What changes is that you sort of notice the changes from, oh, it's I go right out, out,
Yeah.
in, out. You can notice those better.
good. And then the last thing is do it more often at home every day, and then it's no more difficult. It's just a feeling. Because we will use this in every movement in Aikido. But of course, everybody noticed it. Oh, the line is difficult. I'm wobbly or whatever. I'm not focused on the other. I'm so busy inside myself. Oh, there's someone else too. Yeah, it's true. But that's baby steps, right? Because I think you did this exercise many times already, hopefully. So when you did it many times, you did it today. What was the effect of it? What was the result? Stability. Floating. It's floating feeling, right? Yeah. Instead of
Kanto's, stability, connection.
yeah, connection,
We can look on the line or just
feeling, martial arts.
In the inside line of the foot, really helpful to create a good structure.
Oh yeah, inside line of
When
the
I felt
structure.
wobbly, I thought, oh yeah, inside line.
Inside, yeah. Good. Good. Then you further in that process. Yeah. On this side, you probably also have experiences. Not only that.
Focus.
Focus. Yeah. Yes.
Legs feeling very stiff this morning.
Yeah. It's like activating it, huh? I feel the same. I'm doing it. It's a little bit like this, but in a very short time, it's all activated. It's getting supple. And it's good. So you use this a lot. So what the effects are really like in your movement, stability, this empty mind is slowly coming and then it's just being one with the other. And then basically it's just a feeling in the end. I think that's the best word for me. Better not even give it a word, it's just you know when it's there. You know when you're the tiger and heavy. Always working like this, so same feeling. There's no thumbnail going like this. So when do we use this? I say we use this all the time, but how does this come back in Aikido exercises when you do Aikido? For example, in what area?
I use it doing attacks, like musugi.
Attacks, right? All attacks are like that. Everything is like that.
You walk into the within mind, then go into that. So
Would you say within my eye?
yeah,
Yeah.
if there's a distance, then I would start with this walk. Until
Yeah.
I'm within mind, then I change it to that.
Yeah, exactly. You close the distance, then the right distance you strike. Yeah. Exactly. Closing up, creeping up on your. Yeah, good. Distance, attack, very important. And I think, does everybody think, yeah, in the attack we use this, right? Is there someone who says, no, I don't use this in attack? Everybody says. And do you do it?
Nope.
This seminar, I'm a little bit, after all these years doing all these basic things, like sometimes like, oh wow, oh this effect, oh this effect, great, now we know it, now we know the concepts, but now let's internalize it. Like yesterday we did a long time working on some principles, right? Spiral movement, Yin-Yo, all these things. How to move forward and backward. But it's not like I can do the same, like every 5-10 minutes we do something and like wow, but we've been there. So now we try to integrate it. So every attack should be like this.
Never with the stiff knees coming and then open. Right? This, you can watch the video later, so you will not see it anymore. But we won't see it if you do it, right? So I gave a little clue because it's that tech, but after that tech, when do you use this way of moving?
It's useful to remember the kokyunage to remember the inside line.
Yeah.
Just keep that feeling.
Being kokyunage, that's of course it's a big area. If we make it a little smaller, like when I'm following, for example, the Katatedori, and he does the tenkan kokyunage movement. I'm standing here and I'm following, and he's doing the movement. I'm already sinking, and when he's moving, I'm doing the same way of walking, right? And when he finishes, same way walking. I'm always in this connection, same feeling that we just had. Ideally, but not, let's not say ideally, from now on it's always like that. Always, right? So it's not like this. And you recognize it, you see the, of course, yeah, with beginner we see it, yeah. But I see it with many people, beginner or not. So don't do that. Okay, everybody is agreeing, so that's good. Then the question is, when you follow and you do like this, why do you want to walk like this? Why can you not walk like this? Why is it impossible to do it like that? To have a good attack. Do good kokyunage.
I think if you're more stable and connected, you are more sensitive to the opening. And also you are better to give a stable energy to life.
That's the complete answer, yeah, exactly. So you're more stable, you have a better connection, like this connection is same all the time. It's like with Joe we did yesterday, it's always same. It's never grabbing harder and softer, it's just, it's constant. My touch is constant. But I can only be constant, like for example, if he does tenkan, and I try to make this constant, so I focus only on this. But this is no use what I'm doing now because there's no foundation. So my awareness is on the point that we are bringing our attention to. Yeah, this should be stable. Yeah, this should be stable. It's really difficult to be stable, right? But in a way, you're not looking at making this point stable, but you make yourself stable. So the foundation is stable. And naturally, this is always constant. Naturally, this is constant because you're able from a solid foundation to extend it to the center of the other one. And one of the results is that this point is stable. My connection to him is constant. I'm stable, and he does the tenkan. I feel this feeling, and I go towards him. That this is stable, I don't put any attention to it. It just happens. It's natural. When you're stable and he's stable and we're connected, then it's there always. And now it's slow, but when it's faster, it's the same. So when it's faster, often you see this. And if you think, I don't know, you will see when we go faster today. And you will hear, you start to hear this. Then you know enough. You will not hear that. Maybe. But not. Because it's not possible. We never did this. Right? I didn't hear it. So when it's faster, it means you're unbalanced when you start to slap on the mat. And when there's an opening, you can use it. Naturally, your key goes in. When you withdraw, I go there. You will not do that because that's a bit more difficult. But for now, just keep this connection. So we do it just with this simple exercise. And if you're Naga, make sure you're on the back foot, right? Rotating, shifting weight. More information, but now I'm Naga, I feel so much, I'm really moving myself. The only thing I'm doing, I'm moving myself. I'm not pushing against him. Right, so let's see what happens. tying together. So this feeling, this constant connection is like two people are tied together, like musubi. It's going well. There's some technical thing. What I see a lot is the arms. And I wonder if you connect with a good connection to the other one, you will feel the openings, like you're saying. And I couldn't feel it, but I could see many openings. And then I was looking, what was the biggest thing that made opening? And there was this was not there. This happened a lot. And what's the difference? What am I doing? Hmm? Instant key.
Connect your elbows to
Physical.
your ribs.
Yeah.
Change in your elbows.
Exactly. Now my elbow is just relaxed. Do you remember? You put your arm up, you let it sink down and fall down, and naturally your elbow is close to your rib. If you do this exercise close to your rib, a little extension, and that's it. And this is really stable. When you push me, it's like an iron structure. Right? And it doesn't move. When you go down, it goes like this. When you go up, it goes this. And here, it's like this. So you see, it didn't move. Only 45 to down, 45 up. But this didn't move. This didn't go like this. Some variations. And well, if you do this, I'm like a bulldozer, and you're just, and then there's no people anymore. So don't do it, right? We will go into it a little bit later. It's about safety also. Safety as uke, but also as nage. When you start to go like this and you do, I'll be in your track of a bulldozer. The little humps, you do like this. Yeah. Not because I want to destroy you, but because I'm extending ki and you're not stable. We did it yesterday also with Ikkyo at one moment. I go here and then, hey, it's not stable. So don't be, I don't know what it is. What maybe you can help me. Why does it change? Because who knows this structure, like this triangle, who knows it? So, who doesn't know it? You have a pause. Maybe if, I think you know, maybe you didn't hear it. Most of the people say, yeah. So, but you know it, so the concept's here. You're not doing it. It's okay, but today we change, we start to do things. So, why are you not doing it? What is the reason? What do you think? And it's okay, it's not like, well, it's wrong. But it's for your awareness, like, why am I doing this?
I'm thinking about not, when I say I'm thinking about something else, I'm not thinking about like, did I leave the cooker on? But, you know, we're thinking about turning the feet, we're thinking about Shinjira. There's a lot of pieces to be putting together, and while I'm concentrating on one piece, something else has escaped.
It's a valid reason. But yeah, it's a valid reason. That's probably what it is. It's the same what you said.
Things that aren't internalized tend to distract you.
Yeah, it's not internalized, so yeah. And you know why it's not internalized? Like many years ago, Sensei said you have to do it, what was it, 10,000 times or something. We were calculating like 20 years, like, okay, for all these things. And if you do it not correctly, you have to start from the start. My God, I've become 200. But going back, make sure you're doing it all the time. One time you're not doing it, you program something different. And then it's like, oh yeah, it's okay. So, in a way, it's surprising that after all these years, we're still internalizing things that are so familiar in Yuishinkai from, I don't know, many years ago. Since I started coming to Europe in 2004, so it's almost 20 years. So in 2 years, we got it. Not me, because it took some time before really understanding what he was doing, so maybe, let's say 20 years from now. But we need to do it correctly. Every moment, every time you're doing it, you do it correctly. It's okay if you don't do it correctly, then you die in the basic. That's it. You're unstable, so your balance is broken, and in daily life you have maybe a certificate of your downgrading, but you cannot do it. You cannot apply it. Right? Yesterday you have a great joke about showing things to the ocean. I told it before, and Peter Kelly gave a great example. Like he's kayaking in Tasmania, really rough sea. His instructor is teaching him, so at one point he was certified to go in the ocean, also when it's rough. And the other certification was about rescuing people. And I can see him do it, he's the one. But first he had the training, so at one point he is skilled to go on the rough ocean with his kayak. So he got the certificate from his instructor. And then the instructor said, well, the certificate is not of much use when the ocean is rough and you're in trouble and you show the certificate to the ocean, what does the ocean do? It waves. It just waves. No effect. It's about your skills while you're being there. So it's about your skills in a situation of conflict or whatever situation where your Aikido kicks in. And when you always have weak points, then you can speak about grades or how many years you're doing or whatever, or the nice suit you have. Or it's no use. For yourself, it's also no use. Right? So build this structure. Build at least these basic things that Sensei was teaching. Right? As long as you have that, then you start to freestyle, try other things, but it's always on this foundation which is really solid. Yeah? So if you do this, keep triangle, keep it all the time. So when we're doing this, at this point, I'm here in the structure. My back foot rotating. Structure. And why do I have this structure? If he wants to punch me with the other hand, he cannot reach. If I'm here, if I do like this, and he push against me, it's no use. So if we go normal speed, he comes, I have this structure. Right? Everything is integrated, my eye, everything you keep safe. So if I come to you, like normal speed, I feel a little contraction, you feel it, it's extension. Now I feel it's not 45 degrees. So it's like, in a way it's not possible. I was kind to you, but if you're pushing against me, it's no use. Like if you come to me, and I push, I cannot do it. But what I'm doing is, here, I go up and I keep on going up, and then I go down. I'm not pushing against you. Just simple, small details which will come up. Don't think about this. Think about your structure. 45 degree, move yourself. Yeah?
Hij kan er zingen. Zo bezig. Ja,
merk je dat dit is. Ik moet dit doen. Ik heb hier ergens getraind. Dat is ook bezig. Dus ik was strak bij mijn neus.
Ik hoop dat het niet.
Dan zit deze op. Er zitten dingen erin. Dus ik kan meegaan. Als jij nou naar beneden doet, dan kan ik op meegaan. Of ik kan niet blijven. Soms meegaan. Op het moment dat je omhoog gaat, ja, dan loop ik gewoon zo met de door. Heb je hem al. Maar dan doe je met mij mee.
Ja, dat is zo. Maar nu hou je naar de onder.
Ja. Dan heb je dat al geregeld. Ja, nee, want nou was het zo. Dan kom ik bij dit. Dan ik deed ongeveer, ga ik nee. Ja, eigenlijk wel. Nee, maar dat is gewoon, ik hou jou erin, dan heb je hem al dan niet gedaan. Ja.
Nog steeds. Je kan ook wat aankundigen op. Maar ik kies ervoor om...
Ja. Maar dat is een paar keer denk ik ook niet zo hard, dat ik nog maar rekening kan dan...
Ja, dan kan jij gewoon...
Ja.
Je hebt eigenlijk geen overreden gemaakt.
Nee, en ik werd met contact.
I mean, you're full, but I don't know if
Ja. Ja, dat klopt, want ik had ook een beetje weer. Ja, dat ligt in
Dit ook. Ja, dat klopt. Ik weet niet wat er nu is.
Er zit ook een bepaald punt wat ja. Maar dan, eigenlijk, dan is het er al op de deur. Gesloten dan maar. Ja, misschien moet ik ook weten, dan moet je nee, niet aan, maar dat is dan
ja, dan weet ik het ook niet dat ik zo hoog was. Ja. Nou, precies. Ja. Maar dat geeft jou ruimte voor.
Dan is het echt.
Ja.
Hier ben je.
Ja, goed. Veel leren.
Of course, when it's more dynamic, something could change, but the basics should be there. It's like sensei. When I feel him, I feel like so many years doing the same thing. or when he does the jokata, maybe it looks a little bit different, but you can see many years doing the same thing. The structure is there, the basic. Okay, we have a constant contact, we're constant attacking to the center of the other one. And now at the end, when this is happening, there's an interesting situation. And I will give a little tip, and then the question comes. So we're doing this in the beginning, so there's two opposite directions, right? Key from this side, key from this side. So what we're doing, okay, if there's Aikido is on front plate, we blind, and we go in the same direction. Okay, so now we're in the same direction. Right? Still on the same page, everyone? So now, okay, to rotate, go down. Is it still going in the same direction? Or did it change? This is now this direction and the other hand is this direction? Same direction, huh? Yeah. Often people already start to pull. So we do all the beginning and every if you point at the other one, many things point to yourself, right? So always be aware of this. So this is often explained. We really do our best to really blend at this moment. And then afterwards it's like la la la. Right? Then I pull this direction while the other one is still clearly going in that direction. Always in the same direction. That never changes. After this extension. Go down, same direction. Go up, same direction. And this is the most interesting part because now, well, what would you say? What are you doing now? At this moment, what will be the next thing? Hook is there.
Up.
Go up. And then what am I doing? Am I standing here going up or?
To the sides.
To the side. Then it gets tricky already. What's going to the side? The whole body. Empty step. So still this is in the same direction, right? Empty step and then? Shift weight. And what's happening with this arm?
Nothing.
Nothing, still in the same direction, right? And then the other one starts to fall down, and then we just follow it, and it's locked. It's like Sanchin, I'm protected against it because some. So we understand the concept. And I will not repeat myself again.
Certificate?
Yeah.
Plastic ourselves.
Yeah. But I guess I will repeat myself again. That's not what you're doing. I know if I go and touch a few people, that was not what's happening. Because what was happening? We're going in the same direction. Maybe pull here and out there, okay. But at the end, what's going on? This key is going against the other one. And the other one is extending like this, so we're still in the same position. Nothing changed. So all this in front of it is nonsense. It was no use. It was just like blah blah blah. Aikido is great with blending, but in the end, I'm just kind of tricking you into thinking that we are blending, and then I push you down. I think that's the best translation of Aikido. When I normally see it, and not only here. When I normally see it, that's I think basically what we do. We're really kind and nice, and then we slam you down really hard, and we really break wrists or throw you in. And it's really sad. That's really sad. Because why are we doing that? It's not what it's about. I hear sensei say thousands of times, conflicting key. And it takes a long time before you understand it. And now it's clearly explained at this moment. I am not going against the other one, never. Why are you going against the other one? Let's look into it. Why are you going against the other one? What would be a reason?
My ego is a want to be able to throw someone.
My ego wants to be able to throw someone. Yeah, it's mind thinking in duality, thinking about doing something to the other. Yesterday we practiced a lot. Was there one part of it says I'm doing something to the other one? No, we were training another mind. No mind, present mind, right? And that's what I'm doing. And then what's moving? I'm moving myself. the other one connects, so the effect will be on the other one. It's not because I am moving him. The other one is really trying to do misogi, tries to connect. Because everything to be in a good connection. And then at the end, he wants to be purified. He doesn't want to be pushed. He wants to be purified. He wants to have a really soft feeling. Like Aikido is love. It's like a love feeling. And when you take ukemi, you're just more purified. When you get up, the mirror is more clean, so you can see yourself as you are. That's just what Aikido is. We know it because this is no surprise. So this is one part. Try it next time. But then for uke, there's also a big part. Maybe before we finish the other part, is that clear? Is it clear that your ki stays in the same direction? I can go in this direction while moving my body. Peter Kelly explains it like, don't move at the point of contact where the other one expects it. Just move here. Right?
So at the end, where is Uki's direction of ki? You come up to that.
And what's the answer?
Yeah, because if Uki is going up and you're going to come down, surely you're then clashing against that direction.
That I understand your mind, that's what you think, but if you look from other angles, where would this ki be?
Ready to drop to take it in?
Yeah, different things I can say, like this exercise, this is what you do. So my ki is going up while taking ukemi. My ki is still extended, right? So it's not, I'm not withdrawing my ki. So I'm still attacking, but he's moving this direction. While I'm going up, he's moving this direction. It feels like, whoa, like you, sometimes feels like your feet are taken underneath from you. You know the feeling, right?
Yeah.
If it's done correctly, you feel like, oh, my feet are just, it's gone. And it's not up, it's basically still connected to the other one. I'm still connected to the center of the other. I'm still attacking as long as I can until I have to take ukemi to stay safe. So, for example, if you can see it, if you come to me like dynamic, his ki went up, but his feet just went in this direction. And maybe now you understand this is more Aikido. What we were just doing is not Aikido. This kotai is not Aikido. This is just practice to do what I was just showing. It's more reikai, so we don't do that often, but let's say reikai from dynamic. See, now it's happening now. But if you're training kotai, just pushing, if you're training kotai, which is possible, of course, sometimes you do. Like if your elbow is good, you go to center line, I'm here and I'm on the center line. See, it's very solid structure. That's why we have this, so it's good to know it. So you are not doing like this. Nothing's happening. Oh, I go up. Solid structure, this whole body, this connection, which is like an iron construction, is really strong. I'm not doing it because it's really rock. This is pushing against each other, so we want to do more like a ki. And now you can see some things about what's going on. So I try to conclude the nage part, so hopefully it's in your brain and remember it. So when you practice it, repeat it, internalize it. Is that clear, that part of Naga? It's running away, let's see how long. Okay, so now we read the Uke. Okay, so we were here, we're following, stable, sending energy to the other one. I attack. If there's some unbalance, I can feel it. Okay? But there is a point that it changes. At some point, you feel I'm attacking you, And I try to still direct my ki into your direction, but there's a moment that it changes. That you feel like I'm in a position now, I better not stay in this position. I'm too vulnerable. And that's when you get here, this is the position. Of course with kitas, you know, I can stand, that's the practice. But you don't want to stay here too long. So then it changes. So what do you want to do then?
You want to move out of the danger zone.
Escape. Yeah. Go like ninja, smoke in your palm. So Naga will never feel anything when he does this. It's still same kimusugi, same feeling. From the beginning to the end, it's the same constant feeling. Right? Is that true? Yeah, now it's like this. Good. Can you all understand what I'm saying? Or do you say, well, it should be different? It's also good. Maybe look into it. Maybe.
I can see what you're saying, just not sure. I'm not even going to say not sure how to do it. I'm the principle of how to do it. Just not necessarily thinking about it at the moment that I do it.
Good, yeah.
And then afterwards you go, that wasn't it.
Yeah,
Because you weren't thinking about what you were doing at the time you were doing it. You can't tell why you weren't doing it to fix it.
Great. Your explanation is always spot on. That's good. You're describing what's happening. I think it's like a black box there. Something is kind of vague, and then I'm out of it, and I'm like, what happened there? I don't think it was the thing we call Aikido. Someone first, do you think that's correct? At this point, when I'm doing this, it's the time to escape. Okay, now I'm not in the best position to continue my attack. I still extend ki, but I escape. So escaping is not like, escaping is like I'm going out, but I'm still connected, and I'm coming back. Right? That's how you take it to me. The energy is
Yeah, I was thinking, what do you say? Oh yeah, of course. But then I was thinking, we went with rock, but then it's also stable. It's 100% the whole time, so it doesn't.
True.
So if it changes, then you have changed from more air to or water to rock. Yeah, so then it's not stable.
Good point. First I want to show it. If you come, you're right. That's what I like. Now I got some feedback. I think, yeah, that's a good point. So when I'm here and I'm doing this, when I'm going in, it's not like if you say solid the wrong way, like you solid, I'm not pushing against him. I just have this structure going out, and I'm still doing this. Right? My branch of the tree is going in this direction. His branch cannot all of a sudden grow very fast in this direction. So I'm just in this direction. While I'm pushing down, still this is in this direction. I think that's what you're saying. But still, it seems like pushing when you really try to resist it. But I'm just going in this direction.
Yeah, but I also was thinking about ukapats.
So this is pushing down on you. Stay stable. This is pushing down on you. I'm just pushing down with my elbow. But I'm extending and I'm lowering my body. So in a way it's the same, yeah. Like if it's air or rock. I'm still going in this direction while I'm lowering my whole body. You never can hold this lowering of the body while you're in this position. It's really hard.
My hips went like this.
Yeah. Also dangerous. So what do you mean?
Well, I can attack really nicely, really soft, but then something happens and it changes, and then going to rock or
As an uke.
as an uke.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Yeah,
too late.
That's what I'm talking about. What is that?
I'm too
you
late.
come here, or it's like a soft towel. Now it is. It's like a soft towel. You go here. Let me see what happens. It's still soft. Yeah. Not so stable. Okay. Yeah. Yes. It's harder now. This is now feeling harder. It's not a soft towel anymore. This is
No,
what you described.
yeah.
So something happened inside of you that you blocked yourself. There was an unbalance. And often this unbalance, that's really funny. I'm standing here, I'm Uke, I'm unbalanced. And then he tries to do something and it doesn't work. And then I say, oh, you have to do different, you can do this and do that. Oh yeah, wow, you've a lot of knowledge, you're advanced. Then you have to do more this and shift your weight in this direction. But I'm the one who's wrong. I'm unbalanced. I'm just the asshole who's kind of blocking him. Right? This is not who I am. I'm receiving his attention. Why did I get so stubborn and pushing in all kinds of directions? But basically I'm just resisting him. I become hard. I become in danger. And it works with people who do Aikido. They get used to it. Oh, they're advanced, I will listen to them. But then you get some new kid, some kickboxer, and you're standing like this, and you're resisting, you say, oh, you have to do this and that. And he is not programmed in our Aikido, what will he do? You think, I don't know, you're crazy, what kind of martial art is this? I'm just standing here like sitting down, really strong, and only this he cannot move, but the rest he can freely move. Right? What happened with us? What happened? Somewhere we took a turn, and I don't know, we lost something from martial art in Aikido. And it's really strong, and I do it myself, I do it all the time, on many things, I'm stable. And it's okay, right? If you want to explain something, like, okay, you have to like anti-step and go in this direction, and go next to me, oh yeah, now I feel it better. It's okay if you explain it, right? Don't get me wrong. But it's all the child play, this is the kotai. So we are here. We're now at the level, we're going to integrate everything. We do misogi. We always do misogi because we need 20 years doing misogi to get it. This blocking is keeping us, okay, 20 years starts today. The next week we block in, okay, now the 20 years starts. Now then we do it 1 week, oh yeah, and then, oh, blocking. Then the 20 years starts. Depends how old you get, but maybe at one point you get it. Probably you can explain it very well. In the process, the concept you can explain. But the feeling is different. You know the ukes, when you feel them, you know those ukes like, those are the ones who get it. You know them. You probably, when I say it, you know, there's ukes you never feel, which always connected to you all the time. They never go, you just know who those people are. Because they were just always practicing that. Can they resist? They can really resist. Can they push you when you're unbalanced? Easily. But they're not practicing that.
One more thing. I think it was about 10 past 11 or so. When you say something really interesting, I always have to look at the time. So when I want to watch the video, I can. That's important. Yeah. But then you really explained the real way to be Naka and what the spiritual, like Aikido. And later on, you also, I think, nailed it when you explained Uke. We had it during dinner about Uke and what it means. And so I'm going to watch the back. It's advice, but it's in a few words you really came to the core of
it.
Yeah.
You can call me next time you want to explain. Look back and you next time you say it. But for now, as an
no, but you really lose it quite quickly. So you need to get a feeling of what it means to be Naka and Uke. Uke was really about receiving and keeping yourself safe and connecting. And Naka is. Well,
it's okay for now. We already said
it felt like
now. Let's continue with the feeling. So if I come to you and you do this technique, and at one point here, now I feel I will. Normally I walk here, so and then you continue, don't stop. Simply down here. There's no stop. I feel here's a moment I will escape. No, you see, now he was overpowered. Right? So my continuous attack is never stopping. Here's a moment, I still connect, and I continue to the center line. Now I escape. This is the practice. Even if this is too fast, do it slower until you can do it. I'm stable and I'm attacking you all the time. So please, today, no more if you go up and you go down, no more this. Just escape. If you do it one time, the other one is allowed to slap you really hard. Yeah? No, you're not, but in your mind. Yeah. He has to wait. He's waiting. This is the moment he can come in. So I don't know how to do it.
I'm trying to make sure. I'm not just getting that out of the but that was right. From I'm going up as I go. If I could speak to me and you for what goes on in my mind. No, I want you come when I get back. So yeah, but the art is never easy. Easy to say allowing music to otherwise.
Last one, I drop my arm and if you extend
Okay. Go to another form by the same principles. Katatekosadori, kokyunage, and also dynamic. Don't do like this. Right? Now he was tiny, but he's stable. Now still again, I'm going up. You can see now how I changed it, and he didn't change his resistance. All of a sudden his key was like, oh. It's like I'm pushing water in a bottle, which want to go out, like with bubbles or something. And I'm like, oh, push it harder, because and then I just let it. That's really how it felt. So Oh, and he fell down. I go up, and my body goes down. Still, at some point, I will rotate him, release the spiral, all these things. So, of course, it's already in your system. So we practiced it yesterday a lot. One thing came up just now. At some point, I can see this happening, like the speed, try to make it constant. And constant is not like, of course you can do this, but it should be like in one rhythm. So if you decide more Juntai, keep it in one Juntai speed. If you do Ryutai, one Ryutai speed. But don't do this. And this I see happening sometimes. Yeah? Then some slowing down here and then going down. And why should you not slow down? Oh no, you cannot. Why should you not slow down? You have a rhythm and all of a sudden you start to slow down. Why is it better not to do it?
Because otherwise you bring him in the stable position.
That's one. He can regain it. No, he is stable in a way, so that's true. If he's a bad uke, he will become stable, but our ukes are always stable. But it's true. There's something.
I was talking about reality.
Yeah. Live a new reality from now on. Heaven, earth. He can take it over, yeah. That's when you bring yourself in danger. He doesn't have a clue. He comes and all of a sudden he's like in a roller coaster ride and he's like, whoa. And when he starts to regain himself, he will attack me. So I just guide his speed. And then now he can regain, so you think, oh, I'll try it again. Now he's regaining, yeah, okay.
So you keep him off balance. You keep him off balance.
Yes and no, because he's never off balance. He's always balanced because he's attacking me correctly. He's always attacking me. In some styles, I say Kusushi is really important. I'm still digesting that because he's never off balance if he's a good uke.
It's not about allowing uke to take yukemi. You really keep.
What is proper?
You bring him in the flow and you want him to take yukemi if he wants to. You don't want to block him or resist him. Bring him in a position where his feet can't go on.
I would like this direction, yeah, because I'm trying to perform misogi. So why should I slower the process of misogi to watch him? He's really getting this misogi experience, and all of a sudden we go back to baby steps to trainer wheels, and then why? That's one part. That's a nice explanation. Another thing, if you look martially, he wants to attack me. And what is his attack? A dangerous attack. So what he wants, if you're off your hand, I want to grab it so I can do something. Right? So, but I cannot do it because you want to do it, and then I'm going to do this. But now when I stop, he will grab and attack me. Right? So I don't want to get in this situation. So that's funny, when you start with Aikido, you learn Kotai, and then you explain your friend, and he says, what do you do if I do this? But then if you do that, I will do this. What do you do? Right? Who has the discussion? Everybody had it, right? Yeah, but this is not working, right? But then you do this, yeah, that doesn't work. And then you try with your colleague and you push him down, that doesn't work. And you really want to almost break his wrist now. Better not do it, but he's strong enough. You know those discussions. So he wants to attack me. So if I'm in a rhythm, his mind will be following it. So if I stop this rhythm, you will come to his senses, like I get out of this flow, and then like, I wanted to attack you. And the funny thing is, what we then do as Aikido, I'm stopping it, and I say, no, you should fall now. Now this is the moment you fall, so I try to persuade him to change, but I make a mistake. So So if we are fast, if you're doing things, and all of a sudden you're blocking and doing, and after you stand still, and he will just be just as fast as he always was the other one. So that's kind of the situation where you're at. So that's why you want to be like a Kitan. It's even better. This is the like our sensei style. Like this is the interaction. It's like when the samurai and when they're fighting, they only like ching ching ching, and then they wait, blocking it. Maybe in a movie, I think the samurai who starts to stand still and become stiff. I don't think there were many left of them in the end. I'm not sure, I wasn't there. But I think the ones who were fast and keep on cutting and doing, probably.
Sounds like you're occupying his mind.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't occupy his mind, he regains his mind and is able to proceed in action.
Yeah.
Sounds like social media.
The whole world and the whole news is kind of doing that to us. Yeah, that's true. And it's working well. That's true. So in a way, yeah. But his practices keep mushing. Don't let my mind be occupied. I don't want to get into a fighting state. I'm just connected. Because I want to do misogi. And this is also a difficult thing, but that's my focus always. But often your fight-flee response kicks in, freeze. But we're reprogramming our brain, so that's the challenge inside for both of us. But just simply, he wants to attack, so if I'm doing something here, and then he's just Aikido, it's easy. Those are great. Yeah. Again, if you come from. Oh, right, it's not working out. Now it's left.
Yeah.
Yeah. So please try it. Try close to you.
Here you go.
Te doen?
Push the mattress together.
Yes, go. Yeah, plastic no problem.
Heel mooi.
You do this. No?
30 jaar uit.
You grab my arm. Let it go. Yeah. Go free. Yeah. Do it slow. Okay? When you let it go, play on yourself.
I think because ja, nu voel je het. Je voelt wat ik richt. Nu? Nee. Voel je dat? Lijkt wel aan. Voel je dat? Nu? Voel ik al. Is die recht? De hele tijd. Voel ik.
You could end like, you know, like this.
De hele tijd. Alleen maar het voelen.
I attack you. Can you make this movement down? A little bit shorter. But you can make it
Even een soort bezig spelen. En nu?
yeah, short.
Hier ligt je mij.
Yeah, that's okay.
Ja, als ik te veel had, ook voor. De hele tijd ligt op. Hoor je dat? Maar nooit hard. Relax.
It's like gravity. This one. You know, this exercise, it's just, you know, it's loose. I'm not doing this, look. No. This is not, it's just slowly. Just move back. Yes, exactly.
Press een beetje achterover. Voel je? Verder. Nu ben je weg. Nu ben ik achterover. Nu ben ik nu. Dus.
How you stay? Okay. Yeah. Now you.
Relax. Dan kan ik in het midden. Dat wil hij niet.
Ik heb wel een foto gestuurd naar de appgroep van onze vereniging. Oh. Ik kan nog wel een keer doen, goed dat je het zegt.
Dat is een tweede ding. Dan doe ik allemaal aan. Ik wil heel aan. Hey, dat wordt een beetje stijf.
Ja. Waarom doen? Voelde je handel rijden? Ik denk, wow.
Full action.
Just one slow.
Yes.
Sit down now, just only a little bit to this side so the camera can see me. You know, you do the same thing a little bit to the side, so you don't have to sit down. Please stand up with one feet. Showman, same. Same. And when you attack, empty foot, like we practiced yesterday, you don't come with these arms, right? Just do a real attack. When he attacks, he attacks. Shomenuchi, kokyunage. Do that.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Even iemand een duw geven.
Put something on a shelf
everything.
The shell, the weight is on it, the shell is fall down. What's really fall? And so basically, it's like not to speed, it's speed that will not fall. When it comes up, sometimes I give you an example in our class when you see the ocean with the waves, they fall down, right? You can imagine the wave fall down in the speed you were doing. Because if you go up and it looks like slow motion down, you will be freaked out, like what's going on with the ocean, right? One joke I always make, so it's natural that we should see nature in our movement, so the natural.
So that's your reaction.
Yeah, in a way, like it's not nature, it's nature. Can you imagine you standing at the ocean and you see the waves? And then all of a sudden all the waves come.
Yeah.
First you don't notice, but that's
Literally people.
what's going on with the world, right? Shock. That's how we
Geweldig nummer trouwens, dat is top.
Ja.
Oudjes, hè?
Ja, oh ja.
Ik ben nog zo
Oké.
Yeah, that's great. Nature moving. It's really good to see that.
Did you see the waterfall?
Yeah, in a way, yeah. Yeah, literally I was just explaining to you guys, and I sometimes make that joke, sort of joke, very real, in our dojo. It's a reality packaged joke. And literally water, like when you're at the ocean, you see this ocean and the wave builds up and it falls down, right? That's a natural way, and I was looking now and I saw, yeah, it looks natural. So yeah, it's the same, natural. I saw everybody, I saw these waves happening. When you look in the dojo, nobody was blocking, everything, it was soft, constant connection. It was like really like water and it's like all these things going. And the joke is like, can you imagine you're watching the ocean and you're enjoying how it's moving and how it's falling, and then all of a sudden the ocean starts to fall like this.
His water was
At first
moving made
you
sense.
will not realize what's going on, but then you start to realize what's happening. The natural movement changed, and then you kind of get freaked out, like, my God, what's happening with the world at this moment? Something really terrible is going on. When waves start to move like this, and you're sitting in the ocean, nothing, I don't know what's happening, gravity is changing, or you'll be freaked out, right? So the essence of this story is that make this natural movement, like we did with this. Don't do this. Just natural movement up and down. And if you see this in your Aikido, then you know, we're getting close to moving like nature. And that's what I saw now. It was really good. And really everybody was doing it. So for yourself. I was saying many things and kind of trying to activate you, like the essence of Aikido, Nage, Uke roll, all these things. What do you experience when you were doing it now for 15 minutes in 2 techniques? What was the experience? Was there misogi? Was there constant contact? Was whatever? What did you feel?
It started to feel like a one-line exercise.
And what was feeling like a one-line exercise?
Controlled, stable, connection with the other.
Yeah.
Even if you're doing a lot more movements on the side, it's starting to feel the same.
Whatever pops up, anybody?
When you did the Shomenuchi, you did the right way, leg on the ground, and then let it fall, and you were in the right position to sort of go on with the turn you were going to make.
Yeah, it's easier to follow. Good.
A few times in Irina, felt that just being swept into that space. But at the same time, she wasn't trying to do that. Just that natural movement. And I felt like it was really, really nice to feel, but also completely destabilizing.
Yeah. The essence, that's why Aikido is love. You start to smile and you say it was really nice to feel a smiling face, and you know, Aikido is love, it's happening. Yeah, good. And then you're happy to get up and do it again, like, please. Instead of a press down. And I was just a bit more, I have to defend, be more safe. Never, those things never happen, right? You become open and loose and relaxed and happy and no fighting mind. So
Nage's movement creates a vacuum, Uki flows into the vacuum.
yeah. I'm thinking jokes about the vacuum machine. Yeah.
I'll send you that joke if I can find that picture of walls of vacuum.
Yeah. Good. Anything, just some short impressions that you feel when you're moving like that?
Floating again.
Floating.
I was practicing with Chris, and then we recognized, yes, that's why we are doing it.
And you get that face in that feeling.
That's it.
Yeah, we kind of get addicted to it. It's the wrong word, but we really like to be in this space. Good. Okay. Maybe it's also good to eat. Maybe you feel the same. So let's take some time for lunch and then see you after lunch.
Vind je het leuk?
Beter lekker.
Vind je het vanmiddag ook? Ja. Oh, gezellig. Nou, we hebben lunch.